with Yo Elliott. You got strength questions, I got your goddamn answers.
Yo, Elliott.
Today we got a question from future WWE wrestler. Let me ask you a question. Does that mean you're going to be wearing face paint and panties when you wrestle people?
Yo, do you have a high school wrestling workout program? I got cut this year, but I will try again next year. However, I only have a bench and no money to go to the gym. Point is, I need a good wrestling workout. Can you help me out? Thanks.
Alright, here's the situation. You don't have any money and you got to get better at strength training. So the first thing that comes to mind is to study a gentleman that was very helpful for me when I first opened my gym, because I had no money to buy the crappy stuff that I have here now. So I had to make crappy stuff. So take a little trip down memory lane. Here's one of the very first sandbags that we created here at Strength Camp. And I think it's about 150 pounds. If you notice, it's just a duffel bag filled with sand, and like we've wrapped it up with duct tape 1,000 times. AJ, see you Wednesday, dude. Peace. Well, today is Wednesday, right? See you Friday. So there's that. I mean, look how busted this shit is. Look, come over here, Chris. Look how busted that is. Nothing fancy about it. Come over here. Take a quick look. I'm gonna give you, in a moment, I'm gonna give you the secret. Look. Bro, this is cheap garbage. This is stuff that people throw away that I was able to get from a junkyard. If you don't have money, junkyards are good places to look. Tons of sandbags. I mean, check these out. I'm really going way back. I trained with these tires. If I have some video of when we first started, I'll show you these. Show you this, but we would use these as sleds. I drove around in my van. I drove around St. Petersburg, Florida, the city, and found these on the side of the street, literally. I literally went around and picked these up and threw them in my van. Then I went to Home Depot and got a tow rope. We tie this around ourselves, throw sandbags on top of it, and walk with it. There are so many things in here. Look, we've got logs. Show them real quick, Chris. Look. Logs. You can stock your garage gym with a lot of things, especially as a wrestler, and I'll tell you why in a moment, with a lot of things that don't cost you very much money at all. So here's the situation. All the things that I learned with regard to homemade gym making comes from Zach Evanesh. Zach was, the very first thing I did when I first started my warehouse gym was I subscribed to his website and I purchased his underground strength manual. And basically he shows you how to make these things and then how to design programs to work with it. And I had nothing. This was all stuff that was in my van. So my very first suggestion would be to check that out. The other thing is that you got to design programs that are wrestling specific. So you're not going to do some of the things that I've spoken about in other videos, like powerlifting to any great degree. Bodybuilding, no, that's not the right thing for you, because you've got to maintain a certain weight. You're typically going to be in a weight class, so you don't want to do bodybuilding where you're going to be gaining too much weight. And what you are going to want to do is to find functional movements, functional exercises that you can circuit and go back to back to back, like I think Zach often does. I keep referring to Zach because he trains wrestlers. I don't train wrestlers, but I understand the energy demands and the muscular demands of the sport. You can use like sandbags. I think he's got a ton of videos on some of his website about like sandbag training. You could do squats from one side to the other, circus squats, loading, things like that, tossing the sandbags. You're gonna find like 5 to 10 different functional movement exercises, even tire flips. Come on over here, man. Look at, we've got, these are all free, man. This is all stuff. I didn't have a loan from the bank to open my gym, and I didn't have an investor. So this is all stuff that we got free from tire yards. Tire flips, taking your sledgehammer and beating up the tires with it. There are so many things that you can do. The possibilities are endless. So, like I said, I'm going to refer you to my buddy Zach, and start designing programs that are wrestling specific, that don't use barbells and a lot of heavy weight and equipment that's going to cost you a lot of money. You can do this all in your garage. You can do this all in your backyard, buddy. There's no excuse, no question. You should never get cut from the team again, especially if you take this advice to heart. Send me a message or send me a video when you get your act together. Show me your gym. I'd love to see all the stuff that you put together. If you actually take action and do it, I'd love to see the stuff that you've made. I think some of the people that watch this channel would be thrilled to see the success that you've been able to achieve from the advice that I've given you. So the rest of you watching these videos, keep sending me your video questions. They get top priority. Obviously, the reason why I chose this one, which was not a video question, is because there were like 1,000 thumbs up for it. So I'm assuming there are a lot of you guys that want to know more about this stuff. I want to help you out. You shoot me your questions. That's it. Keep getting stronger. Talk to you next time.
Yo, Elliot.